Hey, what up, guys? This is Dr. Mather 3, and I'm bringing you some feedback, some recap on my thoughts, quick review of E3. Because E3 just happened yesterday, which was very exciting. And I'm just going to do a quick review, quick recap, and then I'll make a longer video next when I gather my thoughts up sometime during this week on my full thoughts on the E3 conference. So I'm just gonna give a quick thoughts because I still have to gather up on my head's still spinning from yesterday. Let's just say that, because this E3, whew, was it ever a blast? No joke. This year's E3 was just awesome. Now, by awesome, I mean this year's E3 was spectacular. It was truly awesome, amazing. It hyped me up for 8th gen gaming so much compared to fucking last year. If anyone ever remembered watching last year's E3, that was a nightmare. No joke. Like, that was a huge nightmare. Because last year E3 didn't do nothing. They only showed off like 4 games, like each. Like Microsoft only showed off like 3 new games, and it was like 2 of them are something we already knew about. And every conference did that. It was just terrible, showing off like all these random stuff with like smart glass. And well, it's kind of cool about that, but games wise, it was terrible just because they only showed like 2 games each. Like Ubisoft, EA, Sony, Microsoft, they just all like didn't show nothing. Like, it was crap. Everybody hated it. I hated it. It was retarded. So I was hoping for a lot better E3, and I knew as soon as they announced that 8th generation was coming after the PlayStation 4 sneak announcement and the Xbox One announcement just before E3, I was like, okay, this E3, this is gonna be something. This is definitely going to be worth it. So I got hyped up about E3. I was excited. It finally happened. It's still going on right now. You can go and watch some live clips right now if you really want to. Where'd my Coke go? No, it's right there. Anyways. But yeah, so if anyone hasn't seen E3 yet, go watch those press conferences or watch a recap of some sort, like an actual full recap if you want. See the full details, because I'm just going to tell you about my thoughts. I'm not going to tell you what actually happened, but I'll tell you just my thoughts and all that stuff. So if you want to see the actual, like, what happened, the trailers I showed, just go look up a recap or the full stream. I watched mine on Twitch yesterday, and I know there's Twitch streams going on all week, or not all week, but these like next 3 days or so, covering all the like stuff. But E3 they're probably releasing new stuff that they didn't even show off at the press conference. There was the E3 Nintendo Direct this morning, and yeah. So anyways, let's start that off. So yeah, let's start. Okay, so basically E3 started off with Xbox One. So the first day, I'll just tell you about the key points that happened. So basically, Xbox One, they for hardware wise, they announced Smart Glass was for Xbox One. So you could, like, with Smart Glass, you could do more stuff in game. Like, for example, make, like, if you saw a DLC pack, you could just buy it right on your Smart Glass or tablet. That's pretty cool, and instantly get basically buy instantly DLC. So I thought that was pretty cool. Same with multiplayer and other stuff you can do with that too. They changed the Microsoft points over to actual money, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, excuse me. Doesn't really change it much, but I guess it's somewhere convenient. Xbox One also has this upload studio where you can share video, stream, and you can also stream through Twitch, which I thought was really cool because I'm a huge streamer, so streaming through Twitch right off your Xbox, that'd be pretty cool, to be honest. Like, really awesome. Because I know right now you can watch Twitch TV on your Xbox, but I think it's US only. So, and I'm Canada, so it sucks to be me. So anyways, then the first game they showed on the Xbox One, the first trailer, I was super surprised because they showed off MGS5, which I thought was going to be like a PS4 exclusive, but apparently it's going multi-platform, which I'm quite excited for because that's good. It means Kojima is expanding their their list, their players, and all that. So, yeah, I'm quite excited about that. But anyways, so E3, Metal Gear Solid 5, pretty cool. Then we got this new game called Somerset Overdrive. It's developed by Insomniac Gaming, Xbox exclusive. So it looked pretty cool game, pretty like crazy, like kind of like a Jet Set Radio game. So it looked pretty cool. Dead Rising 3, that looked actually pretty awesome when I saw it. It looked pretty hyped. I would definitely want to play Dead Rising 3. Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is Battlefield 4. But actually, what they did show, which I'll tell about the E3, I think, but the thing they showed in Battlefield for Xbox One was pretty cool. And then Witcher 3, which again is pretty cool. It's coming multi-platform, so it's not just going to be Microsoft. It's actually kind of PS4, so I'll probably get that. It's pretty awesome. Then there's a bunch of like indie sort of games, and like not so much like AAA titles, but just like Rise. Basically, a bunch of like quick time events. Looks pretty awesome. Titanfall, which is a new game called by Respawn, and people of Respawn are the people that two of the guys from Call of Duty. Basically, they made their own game. Looks really freaking awesome. Actually, I'm actually pretty hyped about that too. I would love to play Titanfall. Looks really interesting. The animations were nice and smooth and like pretty well like perfected. It seemed like. There was this game called Crimson Dragon. Didn't hear audio for that for some reason. It was glitched out, but it looked pretty cool. It was about dragons and stuff. Killer Instinct, which is pretty awesome. If you don't know what Killer Instinct is, it's basically Rare. For those who don't know, all about Rare. Rare is Rare. They did not actually die out. If people thought they died out, they just work for Xbox, but they're basically only allowed to make Kinect games. So yeah, that looks pretty awesome. New Halo is New Halo, obviously. Black Tusk, apparently this new game. New company that they're making this game for. They just showed a little thing of it. There's a game called D4 from creators of Swervy 65, which is pretty awesome because people who made Swervy made game like Deadly Premonition. If you don't know what that game is, check it out. But it's pretty cool. Minecraft's coming to Xbox One, obviously. Of course, that would be their kind of staple. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Minecraft is Minecraft, so it's always awesome. New footage of Forza Motorsport, so new Forza looked pretty cool. Actually, it's really cool how they demonstrated new Forza, which I think I remember is basically it allows you to race like automatically, like they're trying to make it so like is that the same game? I think that is. Basically, the game they're recreating AI in the sense of you're facing actual other people. It'll take basically your ghost, but not like actual ghost. The game will like determine how you like after you race. It'll kind of determine like how you do interact with other people, and it's just really cool because then you're basically race against other people. Technically, it's against other people's AI that they created, like how you drive. So it's really cool. Again, I'll go in more detail later on, like next, maybe later this week. Quantum Break, that looked really fucking awesome. I'm not sure if that's Xbox exclusive, but it looks really cool. There's this pretty cool game called Project Spark, which is basically, it looks like Little Big Planet for the Xbox, but it looks pretty awesome. What they showed and what they could do. Like, you could change the world around you, like, instantly, like, create like mountains and basically like use all these like spells, and you could totally customizable, just like a Little Big Planet, in the way you can create your own levels and do all sorts of stuff. And yeah, so that was for the Xbox One stuff. Pretty impressed about Xbox One actually. A lot of interesting looking games. The Xbox. They also talked about some Xbox 360 stuff. About there's apparently a new Xbox 360 design, which I don't know. I don't quite get that. That's like the fourth new design or whatever, third or fourth. Xbox Live is actually offering 2 free new games per month starting from July, which you'll get Assassin's Creed 2 and Halo 3 in the first month. So that's pretty cool. You get some 2 free games. Pretty awesome. And there's also World of Tanks, which is also coming to 360 as a console exclusive. Looks pretty awesome. 'Cause apparently that's huge in Asia or whatever. Alright, and that was Xbox. Okay, I gotta talk less about this. It's quite brief. EA, they touch base on this new Plants vs. Zombies game. Really awesome. It's like a first person or third person like shooter. It actually looks pretty fun, not to mention. I'm not sure if it's for PS4 though, but it is confirmed for Xbox One and 360. But that would be pretty awesome if to shoot right down. EA also showed a 5-second clip of like Star Wars Battlefront, new Star Wars Battlefront. I was super excited about that. I literally I creed so hard when I first saw that. I was like, oh my god, new Star Wars Battlefront. I Krieggasmed until I learned that the people who are making Medal of Honor, it is developed by DICE, but it's developed by DICE LA. What I've heard, and I think that's rumor though. This is rumor. It's completely rumor, but I think it's game developed by DICE LA. And for those who don't know what DICE LA are, DICE LA is the people, are the guys that created the new Medal of Honor, and we all know how that ended up. So yeah, yay and nay, because I'm not sure if that rumor's true. If that rumor's true, I'm gonna be sad because I don't want them to mess up Star Wars Battlefront. Anyways, there's new Dragon Age, looks pretty cool. I'm not really a Dragon Age fan, but Dragon Age people look pretty cool. Mirror's Edge 2, ho ho, yes, finally, Mirror's Edge 2, cross-platform for everything, looks freaking awesome. Battlefield 4. Oh, Battlefield 4 was pretty awesome. They showed basically 64-player multiplayer. They really had 64 people come up onto the stage. They had 64 PCs lined up, and they played around. It was pretty cool. They went up into this really tall building, got to the top. There's a capture point. All of a sudden, they said like, "Oh no, get out of the building! It's gonna collapse." We're like, "Whoa!" Everyone's like, "What? What?" I mean, they jump out of the building, turn around, they see this huge ass building, huge ass building, just start collapsing in multiplayer. Just happened in multiplayer. And I was like, "What? Holy shit, this is freaking awesome." Like, can you just imagine that? Like, a bunch of people in a building, and then all of a sudden, like, feel it starting shaking, and starting to, like, fall, and you're like, oh shit. And you see everyone, like, starting to jump out the window, like, yeah. And, like, jump into the water, be like, land in the water, be like, yeah. While, like, building collapse, like, right beside you. That is going to be freaking awesome. Definitely gonna get Battlefield 4. FIFA, obviously, it's FIFA and sports games. Not a huge fan of those, but look pretty cool. Peggle 2 is announced. I'm not sure. I never played the first one, so that looks pretty cool though. And also, they're also doing a Need for Speed film, so that looks pretty cool. And then after EA was Ubisoft. Ubisoft also did a really great so I was pretty happy with EA. It looked pretty cool. They announced some pretty cool games. Ubisoft, they announced a new Rocksmith, which looked pretty cool. Not really a huge Rocksmith fan, but that was cool. They also revealed this new awesome racing game called The Crew. It's coming out for PS4 and Xbox, I think. But basically, it's like a racing game, but it's this huge open world where, like, you have a crew, so you can have, like, for your friends online, do, like, different missions while in the cars, like, in a race, or take down a target, or sort of, like, just hang out. Looks really kind of freaking awesome. I think what they said it was, the open world, basically it's like the entire states, and to get from one coast to the next, to like from one coast to the other coast, it takes, I think they said, like, take 2 hours to drive. So I think that's the biggest open world game out there. I think, I'm not sure what else is that big of a, I'm sure, well, besides like MMOs, not talking about MMO wise, because I know MMOs take like fucking forever to get from one side to the other, but for like an actual like like a console game, that's pretty cool. Just Dance fucking South Park video, because they did have new developers, because everyone knows that the people who were making it, what's their name again? But anyways, that studio shut down, so another studio picked it up, and it's going to come out this year, so that's good. Assassin's Creed 4 looked pretty cool, really awesome, even though I'm kind of about Assassin's Creed now these days. Looks still pretty good. New Trials, which is pretty awesome, because I always had fun with Trials. Rayman Legends, new Rayman trailer, looked pretty cool. The Splinter Cell Blacklist looked pretty cool. New There's this weird TV show. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. A new MMO thing. PC Mighty Quest of Epic Loot. Looks pretty cool. And Watch Dogs trailer, which was awesome, dude. I'm excited for that. So I'm just trying to speed up now because I'm wasting too much time. Which another game I was looking for. Oh, and they announced this one game, Tom Clancy's The Division. It's basically like a online open world RPG, and that looked one of that was pretty much one of my hyped games, I think, from E3. One of the best ones because it looked really cool. But I'll go into more detail later. Sony, basically, then it was finally Sony. That was Ubisoft. Ubisoft also made a job. Then came the PS3. Well, for Sony PS3, they just talked about there's a PS3 bundle. So basically, like when you buy a PS3, there's gonna be GTA 5 that comes out with it, and this headset in September. So it looks pretty cool. New Beyond trailer, pretty awesome. Shows a lot more cool things. New Gran Turismo 6 trailer, a new Batman Origins trailer, Last of Us trailer, pretty cool. And PlayStation Cloud, which is coming to 2004, which you can play PS3 games on your PS4 because there's gonna be no backwards compatibility, but it's still pretty awesome. Then for the Vita, they didn't really do much about it, but there is gonna be HD collection on it of God of War 1 and 2, Flower, Dead Nation, Walking Dead bundle coming to PlayStation Vita. They didn't announce too much about Vita, but it's still like the fact that it's going to be a lot more interactive with the PS4 is really cool. Then for the PS4, they officially showed off the looks of it. Everyone was excited about that. Looks pretty awesome, actually. It's going to be coming this holiday, they said. Oh yeah, I forgot to say about the Xbox One. I'll say it after, but so yeah, there's Redbox, Flixer, coming to PS3 and PS4, so a bunch of that kind of stuff. Cloud is coming again to 2004. PlayStation Plus will transfer over to PS4, so that's good. And there's gonna be some cool stuff for PlayStation Plus when you get it for PS4. Sony Pictures to produce content. There's a few things about PS4. Basically, when you want to play online for your PS4, you're gonna have to have PlayStation Plus. I know it's kind of, you see like, oh man, like no, PlayStation you have to play for internet. Yes and no, because it will cost a little extra money, but I think it's actually cheaper than Xbox Gold, to be honest. I think it's like $55. I know it's only like $5 cheaper, but you don't have to pay for the year. I don't think you can also pay for like every 3 months. So you're not kind of like, well, I guess you can do the same for Xbox, but again, it's a little cheaper than Xbox, and the benefits you get from PlayStation Plus are a lot more better. I don't have the. I'll go into some more detail of what you get, but basically you get a whole bunch of free games, a whole bunch of other stuff. It's really, PlayStation Plus is actually really worth it, to be honest. I'm actually going to probably sign up for it soon here. I never did it on my old system because I never had room to put all these games on it. But anyway, so then when PS4 announced that they aren't going to have restricted use games, no DMR. When they said that you can use games, you can sell your games, no online, always no that. Oh, you should have heard the crowd. You should have heard that crowd. You never heard a crowd make so much noise ever, like at E3 ever before. At least this year. The fans went crazy. They went crazy. It was hilarious. Basically, and for games too. God, I'm gonna do this in a minute. So they announced new IP Order 6866 looks pretty cool. Drive Club, they did more stuff about that. Knack looks pretty cool. The new stuff. Fuck. Okay, I don't have time to talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna go into detail in this like another video because I could just talk about this for days, which I'm going to do one day. So, but anyways, bottom line, what sold me for the PS4? That's right, the PS4 won for me in the end, just because at the end they said the price is gonna be $399, and the Xbox One is gonna be $499, $100 less cheaper. It's fucking worth it. Everybody on Reddit is going crazy. They announced Kingdom Hearts 3. That's gonna be freaking awesome. I was super excited about that. It's just awesome. Just so many things. So much awesomeness. Yeah, it's just great. I'm probably actually gonna pick up a PS4 day one. Just saying. Just saying. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I know this was kind of longer than a quick recap, but I'm going to do a video sometime this week going into full details, my thoughts, and all that stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later.